Oh man.
All right. So we're picking up on storytelling in the decade of 83 to 92.
Word
what y'all
up.
got first?
83, 92 storytelling, man. I think some of the best rappers in that time were storytellers. I mean, the rapper that I was trying to mention to you earlier, you know what I'm saying? You don't remember?
Big
Daddy.
Kane.
Pause. Oh Lord, that was awkward.
Yeah.
So it can't get more awkward than that. But yeah, Big Daddy Kane, great stories. You know what I'm saying? Smooth rapper. You know, and just had a lot.
Smooth MC.
Yes, he was also an MC.
So this is the time where MCs became rappers, low key. You know what I'm saying? In the name of storytelling.
Love it.
So that part, and also with storytelling. And the medium for that was MTV Raps, you know what I'm saying? Like
MTV Raps turned it up another notch for sure because he gave them a platform where like we watched it. I watched it at night, like 1990. I remember 1991. It was like, at night, go to my dad's house and he'd be like, we on the weekends, you know what I mean? It'd be like, he got the cable, so we gonna watch Yo MTV Raps. After Yo MTV Raps, it was gonna be Beavis and Butthead. That's another story though. So, but like, it's like
that was the newspaper of the streets right there, but on film. You know what I mean, with stories and hip hop. So
man,
that part.
Who do you remember from Yo MTV Raps?
Heavy D.
Wow.
Yeah.
You went all the way pop on me with that one. Because I'm gonna go worse. I'm gonna go worse.
Not worse.
Oh, it's going bad. It's going
Okay.
bad. Because mine is definitely like Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy.
That is the best app.
From Yo MTV Raps.
I didn't want to ruin that for you because it was so dope. Like that was alley-oop honestly for you.
Yeah, bro. Like no, that's who did it. That's what it was. That's like I was like, yo, they're on Yo. Oh, we're here. We're here. You know what I mean? And now I'm kind of cringing at it, but it was dope. It was dope because parents just don't understand was the thing. And the way he was rapping before early on and what got him onto that was dope. And then during that same time, one of the biggest hits ever was made by them. Biggest hip hop songs ever was Summertime.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest hip hop, like, think about it.
Yeah.
Literally one of the biggest hip hop songs ever. So I had to say that 7 times, obviously. I had to repeat myself because you didn't hear me. Y'all don't hear me though.
I sung it for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So,
yeah. So would y'all say, since we're still in storytelling, would y'all say that gangs like 83, 92 played a huge role in the storytelling in hip-hop?
It was definitely gang. That's when they started like claiming their sets, you know what I mean, and repping their hood and their squad and their clique, I mean, all that.
Because think about it, like during that time with West Coast coming up, you had we said NWA, but we're also thinking about DJ Quick, MC8. Remember there was a beef there, Blood and Crip situation, and you started hearing about all of that by 92. East Coast had its thing like where we were like the Mecca and everything, and they and then the South had the parties, and then we always had rap a lot, but we had our own like little island, and even that was the emergence of like Dungeon Family was coming up during that time, 92 at the end of that decade, so I think gangs was like being more popularized, but more so because of the West Coast Blood and Crip situation.
And also like it was people just tagging up their property like my germs, but it was with ink. You know what I'm saying? It was like this is a red bench. No, this is a blue bench. Next week is a purple bench. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took a bench. These bitches tripping.
Okay. All right. Well then so with that being said, then we gotta let's wrap it up with the fifth ring in this episode of the producers.
Okay.
Of the era.
We're gonna double back on DJ Jazzy Jeff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Double back on that.
Yeah. DJ Jazzy Jeff. DJ Quick still was doing his thing. Let's. If we're going. In East Coast we had all the same guys were still doing their thing because you had Eric B was still doing his thing. EPMD was still doing their thing. So a lot of those guys that had groups and they had like a DJ, and that DJ was their producer.
Jermaine Dupri.
JD.
Yeah.
No, he was a trendsetter. He pretty much set it off for the next wave. Like he was what was coming up. You know what I mean? And then I mean Teddy Riley set a lot of people up in that time. He set Pharrell up at that time.
For sure, yeah.
Russell Simmons?
Big Russ.
Yeah, Russell Simmons, man. He wasn't a producer, but he was
an icon.
Yeah, he was the founder of Def Jam.
Yeah.
So it was really important. Like he changed seeing him being the face of Def Jam. And then, with Def Comedy Jam coming up at that time, you knew it was him because he was also like going into everything else because they had, rappers at the end of the episode, or was it in the middle of the episode or something like that?
Spring it out. But either way, that contribution is like, it is hip hop, but also like the stand up comedy, that's still hip hop. That's bars in there, you know what I'm saying?
It was so much, yeah.
They're rapping comedians, you know what I'm saying? They were out there.
Patrice O'Neal was on that thing, man, back in the day, man. That boy is legend.
Savage.
So.
I'm gonna bring up another name because I know y'all like had some feelings wrapped around it, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. Rick Rubin.
Oh my God.
Ricky.
What has been? Rick Rubin.
He's there.
Yeah, he was a person.
He's a person. He's
a person.
He's high on the food chain.
That's what it is. It's just like
he's high on the food chain, a high selector.
It's funny how you can like produce records but not have no music. Like I don't know, but that's what he said.
It is crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, and this is the thing. Like he's very powerful. So I don't know what's gonna happen to me after today. If you put this out, like Rick Rubin, I'm not coming for you. Do not send anybody for me. I'm just saying that he's he's just the guy that financed. Maybe he did something.
He pimped
like
them
that.
out. He made some contracts. He made some contracts in the sense of like St. Ides got popping. There were a lot of liquors and chains, a lot of low vibrational things.
I kind of feel like that too, man.
They got mixed in records, but they were incentivized. Rick Rubin's how hip hop went from MCs to rappers. Like he's that part of that change. Like you want to define when a master ceremony became a packaged up rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's that point.
Okay. Message. So I mean. So MC has more weight because you got to know how to rap to be an MC, but you don't have to be able to MC to be a rapper. Is that what you?
Correct.
Okay, word up. Okay, I like that.
And we credit Rick Rubin with that.
Well, Rick Rubin is just the person that was like, hey, everybody can rap. You know what I'm saying? Because he went and got like punk rappers, or punk rockers, and said, hey, Beastie Boys, make punk rock, and we're gonna call it rap, because that's what it was. Let's not pretend like you gotta fight for your right. It's a jam. I fuck with it. But it's not hip hop. Let's just call it what it is, okay? It's punk rock and it's dope. I get it. But let's not say like, oh, you know what? They're hip hop now. Like that's my issue.
I mean, he made a fusion start. He sparked off the fusion.
I mean, tell me how y'all really feel. So with that,
we got opinions.
Hot takes. I mean, that's a great way to end it out. I'm just dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my girl LG, man. I want to know what she thinks. That's all.
5 rings.
She know what I'm talking about. 5 rings, baby. We'll see you next decade.